I ran every day. Every day I would wake up early to run. I did more cardio than I did weightlifting. That's why I was really slender before my accident. I missed that. Many people give up. I could have given up. I could have said, it's over for me, and would not care. But I gotta learn to just take it easy and do things when I can and whichever way I can.
I was a garbage man for almost 25 years, and just thought that I was gonna retire as a garbage man.
I was on call that day when I heard that there was a patient that just arrived that was in a very bad accident where he was crushed between a car and a garbage truck.
To avoid traffic and the craziness of the early morning rush, I started the opposite end, which was pretty much the biggest mistake in my life.
So it happened right up here?
Yeah, right there where that white car is at. Hey, what's up, Daniel?
I was drinking coffee, reading the paper and stuff right there in front of my house, and I heard him yell. I saw him, I ran down, and he was laying on the ground, and immediately I saw exactly what had happened.
I'm a very religious person. I was telling God, I can't take this. This is too much for me. And then I said, okay, you don't want me to die. Is there another road for me to take? Right there and then, I kid you not, he shows up and holds up my head and pretty much keeps me conscious.
I was surprised that you were even talking. You're
Yeah, I'm over here yelling at the lady.
Yeah.
I go, look what you did to me, because I couldn't move my legs.
Yeah.
That was the worst, because at first I thought, I was telling them, I thought that I was just gonna get up because I didn't feel any pain. And once I didn't feel my legs and couldn't move them, I said, okay, this is bad. And I started seeing the blood.
And so we brought in a team of experts to see what was salvageable and what wasn't salvageable. And at the end of the day, we realized that we had a good foot and a good thigh bone, but absolutely nothing that we could work with in between. And that's where we had to make the decision to proceed with the amputation.
When I first met Mike, he wanted to know if he would be able to walk again. He wanted to know if he would be able to run again. And certainly my answer to that for him, not really knowing him early on, was anything is possible. And anything is possible that you put into it.
I was exhausted yesterday from walking. In the beginning, I didn't know what to expect. I thought that I would be up and running by April. But now I realize that it's a much longer process, especially if you're bilateral and above the knee like me. All right, so we're gonna do stairs and streets?
Stairs and streets.
Yes, sir. Let me try with the left.
Walking as a double amputee is extremely challenging because you basically have no control with the muscles in your feet and your knees to help stabilize your trunk and your body. And you're relying strictly on the muscles around your hip and torso to actually do the stability.
Here we go.
And then the fear of falling is also a huge factor as well, because you have these new legs on and you're afraid of falling and injuring yourself because all you really have now to use are your arms for upper body support and stability.
My physical therapist goes, keep your mind distracted. Don't think about walking, because the more you think, the harder it is. And she goes, count the months backwards. And I did that and just walked, kept on continuing to walk unassisted. It felt like these legs were really mine, and I'm walking. Just amazing.
We needed components to match his active lifestyle.
We've lost so much volume.
The socket is the mechanical connecting to the biological. And that socket that we fit him with is a specialized socket that clamps on the limb and ultimately mimics the skeletal motion that's occurring. The knee itself, it has a microprocessor knee, so it actually reads where he is, whether he's stepping down or he's swinging through. A foot that allows for energy storage capability. When you bend it, it springs forward when he walks, so it reduces his energy expenditure. But the technology is only as good as the user.
I miss my legs dearly, but it's all said and done. I can't do nothing about it. And crying it's not gonna bring them back.
Michael has pushed faster through the rehabilitative process than any patient I've ever seen, and he works harder than anybody I've ever seen.
He reminds me that really anything is possible. And if you work hard enough, you will persevere over anything.
Now that I've taken steps unassisted, it's proving to me that I can run soon.
Twisting going on.
I've seen other amputees do it, and that's kind of like my motivational force of knowing that it can be done, and it will be done. I mean, I've gone this far. Who says I can't?